Why getting arrested on New Year's Eve in Texas can mean days in jail. New Year's Eve should be a night to celebrate in Texas. A fresh start, a new beginning. But every year across West Texas, the hours between December 31st and January 1st become one of the busiest times for arrests. And here's what most people don't know. Getting arrested on New Year's Eve can mean one of the longest jail stays of the entire year. Not because the charges are worse, but because of bad timing. Texas law says a judge must review your bail within 48 hours, even on weekends and holidays. But when courts are closed, judges are limited, and arrests go way up. That 48-hour rule becomes the longest wait possible instead of protecting you. Every year, thousands of people spend the first 2 days of their new year locked up waiting for that required hearing. This gets even worse when New Year's Eve falls on a Wednesday. Arrests happen that night. New Year's Day is Thursday. Courts stay closed. Judges come back Friday morning. For many counties, especially smaller ones, this creates a perfect storm. That timing is the difference between going home the same night or spending 48 hours in jail. Freedom Bail Bonds handles this every year across the 15 West Texas counties we serve, from El Paso to Pecos, Alpine to Andrews. We see how holiday timing affects getting out of jail more than most people realize. The 48-hour rule versus what really happens on holidays. Texas law is clear. You must see a judge within 48 hours of being arrested. But there's a big difference between what the law says and what actually happens during the holidays. Judges aren't working normal schedules. Staff is limited, arrests go up, and a process that should take hours often takes days. Some people are lucky enough to already have bail set, usually those with warrants, scheduled bail amounts, or minor charges. They can be bonded out quickly, often within a few hours, even during holidays. Freedom Bail Bonds can post those bonds 24/7, including on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But people arrested without bail already face a very different problem. If a judge hasn't looked at your case yet, you don't get out. You wait. And during this holiday window, that wait stretches to the full 48 hours. How different West Texas counties handle New Year's arrests. Different counties face different problems. El Paso County has more staff and often moves faster, but still slows down on holidays. Rural counties like Hudspeth, Culberson, Presidio, and Brewster struggle more because they don't have enough people to run holiday hearings quickly. Oil country counties like Reeves, Ward, Winkler, and Andrews see more arrests from parties, highway traffic, and drunk driving. The charges that go up on New Year's Eve. Dewey arrests jump way up on New Year's Eve. Police patrols increase. Checkpoints go up. Bail amounts for Dewey don't change based on the holiday. They're based on how serious it is. First offense, second offense, felony level. Those bail amounts stay the same all year, but how long it takes to process you does not. A Dewey arrest on December 31st can easily turn into multiple days in jail because a bail hearing isn't happening until courts reopen. Domestic violence cases go up during the holidays too. Stress, family fights, and alcohol all play a part. These cases often have higher bail amounts and protection orders to consider. Judges take extra time reviewing them, which creates more delays. Even public intoxication, trespassing, and disturbance calls spike during New Year celebrations. Simple charges still get caught in the same holiday backup. What you need to know if you or someone you love gets arrested. The good news is that once bail is set, you can be released any hour of any day. Holidays don't stop that part. Professional bondsmen like Freedom Bail Bonds work around the clock, submitting bonds, preparing paperwork, and watching for judge decisions the moment they happen. If you get arrested, stay calm. That's step one. Being cooperative helps you avoid more charges. Ask if bail is already set. Write down the time you were arrested, because if you're held longer than 48 hours without seeing a judge, you might be able to challenge that. Just as important, don't post about your arrest on social media. Those posts are used as evidence. If your loved one gets arrested, gather their full name, date of birth, which jail they're in, and whether a judge has already set bail. Then call Freedom Bail Bonds at 915-877-9293 or the local county line. Every number works 24/7, including the whole holiday weekend. Why local knowledge matters. During holiday arrests across all 15 counties we serve, each jail works differently. Some move fast. Others run really slow during holiday closures. Our agents know which judges work, which counties have trouble with holiday staffing, and which jails process releases fastest once paperwork is done. That knowledge matters when every hour counts. Some people think bail costs more during holidays. It doesn't. Texas bondsmen charge the same standard 10% all year long. That fee never goes up because it's New Year's Eve. What does change is how long you might sit in jail waiting for a judge to set that bail in the first place. Prevention is still your best option. The best choice is still prevention. Plan your ride home before you start drinking. Use Uber or Lyft if you need to. Avoid fights or risky situations. Know that even small charges can turn into long delays because of the timing. And keep a bail bonds number saved in your phone. Freedom Bail Bonds answers calls 24/7, 365, including holidays. Final thoughts. Understanding how New Year's Eve arrests work in Texas helps you protect yourself and your family. The law says 48 hours, but during the holiday rush, that full 48 hours happens more often than people think. And when it does, you need someone who knows how to move fast once bail is set. If you or someone you care about ends up in this situation, Freedom Bail Bonds is ready to help across El Paso, Monahans, Pecos, Alpine, Marfa, Sierra Blanca, Kermit, Andrews, Seminole, and every other West Texas county we serve. Stay safe, stay smart, and understand the timing. And if you need help this New Year's Eve, call 915-87-79293 or visit epfreedombail.com. We're here around the clock, holiday or not.